The streets of Paris were always alive with the hum of conversation. People from all walks of life rushed to and fro, each with their own story to tell. But amidst the cacophony of sound, there were moments when words seemed lost in translation. Ava had grown accustomed to these silences. As a private investigator, she had learned to listen between the lines, to hear the whispers that others missed. But it wasn't until she stumbled upon a small, silver coin that her ears were truly opened. The coin was buried in the depths of an antique shop, nestled among dusty relics and forgotten trinkets. Ava had been searching for a rare book, one that could shed light on her latest case. The shopkeeper, an old man with a kind face, had handed her the coin as a gesture of goodwill. "I found this in my grandfather's attic," he said, his eyes twinkling with mischief. He was always a man of few words, but I think it held some special significance for him. Ava took the coin, feeling its smooth surface in her palm. She turned it over, studying it as if it might reveal its secrets. The shopkeeper watched her, a knowing glint in his eye. "What does it do?" Ava asked, finally breaking the silence. The old man leaned in, his voice barely above a whisper. "It allows you to hear what others don't." Ava's eyes widened as she understood the implications. She had always known that language was a complex web of meanings and intentions, but this was something else entirely. She left the shop with the coin clutched in her hand, feeling like a key had been turned in her mind. Over the next few days, she put the coin to use, listening to the silences of those around her. Her first target was a wealthy businessman who had hired her to investigate his wife's alleged infidelity. Ava sat in the waiting room, flipping through a magazine as she waited for her client to arrive. The air was thick with tension, each person waiting for their turn to speak. And then it happened. A woman sitting across from Ava whispered something under her breath, a snide comment about Ava's client's business dealings. Ava's ears perked up, and she listened intently as the woman continued to speak. "You think you're so smart, don't you?" the woman said, her voice dripping with venom. "But your client is just a pawn in a much larger game." Ava's eyes locked onto the woman, who quickly realized her mistake. But it was too late. Ava had heard the truth. Over the next few weeks, Ava used the coin to uncover secrets and lies. She listened to the whispers of those around her, piecing together puzzles that others couldn't see. Her reputation as a private investigator grew, and people began to seek her out for her unique skills. But with great power comes great responsibility, and Ava soon found herself entangled in a web of deceit and betrayal. There were those who would stop at nothing to keep their secrets safe, even if it meant silencing the person who could uncover them. One night, as she walked home from a long day of work, Ava was approached by a mysterious figure. He handed her a small note with a single word scrawled on it: "Trust." Ava's instincts told her to be wary, but something about the figure's words resonated with her. She felt a sense of trust that she couldn't explain. The next day, Ava received another message. This one was from an unknown number, and the words were laced with malice. "You'll never uncover the truth," it read. "You're just a pawn in their game." Ava's heart sank as she realized that someone had discovered her secret. But she refused to be intimidated. She listened to the silences of those around her, piecing together clues that led her deeper into the mystery. As the days passed, Ava became increasingly obsessed with uncovering the truth. She spent every waking moment listening to whispers and watching for signs. Her friends and family began to worry, but Ava couldn't help herself. She was addicted to the thrill of the chase. And then, one day, she finally heard it, a soft whisper that seemed to come from nowhere and everywhere at once. "The truth is hidden in plain sight," it said. Ava's eyes scanned the room, her mind racing with possibilities. And then, suddenly, everything clicked into place. She saw it, a thread of connection that linked everyone she had interviewed, every lead she had followed. It was all part of a larger tapestry, one that had been woven together by unseen hands. Ava's heart pounded as she pieced together the final pieces of the puzzle. She knew what she had to do next, and it wouldn't be easy. With the coin clutched in her hand, Ava walked into the unknown, ready to face whatever secrets lay ahead.